Hey Fit Fam, another week here at You'll Be Fit Forever. I'm Coach Russo. This is our premier class, Core Strength, the red shirt, where we learn the fundamentals of core training and also balance and movement. So this whole week we're going to be working on fall prevention and strengthening our legs and nervous system to prevent falls. And this unfortunately came because one of our team members had a nasty fall, scraped his entire arm, ripping all the skin off. Horrible! Okay, so in today's class, we're going to start on the mat. We're going to be working our spine, massaging everything, getting our core nice and strong and activated, but spending a good amount of time standing and working on techniques to not only prevent falls, but to strengthen your legs and strengthen your balance. So in case you do stumble or trip, boom, you can use your legs to catch it. Okay? So with core strength, as always, you don't need any equipment. You will need a mat. We're going to start on our backs on the mat. Okay? So go ahead, grab your equipment, set yourself up, and I will see you on the mat. All right, Fit Fam, welcome to the mat. So we're going to start with spinal motility, which is just essentially massaging our spine and getting all that fluid to move up and down our backs. Very important. So we're going to start with lower back, and you're gently going to arch, and you should be able to get your hands underneath your lower back. Don't excessively put a lot of pressure. And then from the arch, you're going to tuck gently, and then we're just going to do that a few times at your own pace, arching slowly and tucking and arching slowly and tucking. It's important to be able to do both, to have your arch and to flatten, arch and flatten. Good. Arch and flatten. Now next one is I want you to put both legs out straight, okay? And then from here I want you to imagine your left leg going past your right leg, and you're dropping this left hip down and then replace. And now the opposite leg. So your right leg's going to go down and replace. Okay, and you're reaching your left leg now. We're going to alternate legs. Left leg down, back to center, right leg back. And this essentially is called depressing our pelvis, and you're learning how to lengthen your hips, and this is actually having a nice effect on your sacrum, or the big triangle bone. And just alternate legs, nice and slow. This is essentially our warm-up, folks. Okay, good. And relax. All right, up next is called the wags. So you're going to put your hands at your side. Your knees are going to be pretty close together, not necessarily squeezed together. You're going to breathe in, and then you're going to drift your legs to the left. Now, you don't have to go all the way down. It just depends on flexibility. And then to the right, and you're going side to side. And you're getting this rotation through your rib cage. You're getting this rotation through your hips. And it's actually starting to kind of just loosen up the spine in a way that's more like a massage. I mean, loosen up the spine is kind of loosening up the muscles around the spine. Better way to say that. Okay, side to side, good. Just getting that fluid moving, everything getting warmed up nice and slow. Okay, and relax. All right, now we're going to do the mid-back. So what I like to do in the mid-back is called a cover-up. So my hands are going to come under my legs, under my neck. My elbows are going to come forward towards the ceiling, okay? So I'm like covering up my head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to crunch gently, bringing my chin down. And I'm kind of not pulling on my neck, but I'm dropping my chin, and I'm rounding my middle back. You'll feel a little bit in your abs. This is not a crunch, folks. A little bit different. It's called a cover-up. See how my head's covered up? And then I'm going to dropping back down slow. And now from here, I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to arch my middle back, right? So I'm trying to get like right below my sternum, right below, I guess that'd be your bra strap area. And you're lifting up, and then you're going to relax. Okay, let's do it a few more times. Breathe in. You're going to cover up, dropping the chin down, supported by the hands, and rounding that middle back. This is kind of like our hunchback posture. Okay, release. And then breathe in. And exhale, arching the middle back, trying to lift your chest up. You're not really getting so much. Your lower back's going to round, but you're not going to try to really focus on it. Trying to get that mid back. And then recover and breathe in. Good. And cover up here, covering up. And dropping down. And breathe in. And middle back, sternum. Good. And recover. Now you're going to bring your hands to your sides. Now this is very similar to the legs. I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to reach towards my left heel, So this is called a lateral crunch or a side bend. In my rib cage, that right side of the rib cage is stretching out. Okay, then I'm gonna come to the other side, reaching down towards my heel with my right arm. Good. And then left arm. And then right arm. No, my head's coming up so I could look at the camera real quick, but really you should be looking up at the ceiling, to the other side, to the other side, the other side, and relax. All right, let's go ahead and do our head. So you're going to turn to the left. Good, keeping your head down. And you're going to turn to the right. And we're just getting the rotation of the cervical here, left, and then to the left. Good. And to the right. And just go side to side gently. Massaging the neck, massaging the spine. Okay. Now you're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. This is called lateral flexion of the neck. And then right ear to right shoulder. Just moving slow. Okay. So one more to each side. Side. To side. Okay. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Kind of feel the change in your body. Nice. All right, so we're going to set the core gently, just a little hold, and we're just going to do some warm-ups for the legs. So from here, my left leg is going to come out. I'm going to tap my heel to the ground. We've done this one before. And then I'm going to switch legs. Right leg comes out straight, tapping the heel to the ground. Now, it's not quite our unicycle. It's not a super intense core exercise, but it is allowing the leg muscles to get some blood. Gently continuing here. Good. Now, these movements, they're also going to give a light stretch to the legs. We are going to do a little bit of stretching today, as promised. But I kind of want to get you guys a little warmed up here in the legs. Okay, good. Keep going, side to side, gently tapping the heel, getting the leg fully stretched out. My core is engaged, but it's not necessarily flexed super hard. All right, one more each side. Okay, keeping your right leg bent, bring your left leg out straight. Now don't pull this left leg super far back, just keep it straight, and you're gonna lower down, and you're gonna come up, and really when you come up, you're only gonna come so your knees are level, you're not gonna be pulling back. You definitely wanna keep your hips down, and we're just gonna go up and down with that left leg here. Good. Holding. Breathing nice and slow, up and down with that leg. You'll start to feel your leg muscles working, totally all right. We're also stretching the back of the legs. And one more. Again. Let's go ahead, switch legs. Right leg out straight, down, and up. We're coming up and down. You got it. Now you're going to feel your core, you're going to feel your legs. This is more of like a, what we call dynamic mobility. So I'm getting a little bit of stretch, getting a little bit of movement. And I'm breathing nice and slow, nice and gently. Good, keep working that. Good. And 3, 2, last one, and recover. All right, so let's go on. We're gonna leave our legs alone for a second. We're gonna do the hands. So my elbows are bent 90-degree angles. My fingers are facing the ceiling. I'm gonna reach up towards the ceiling and down, elbows touch, reach up for the ceiling, straighten my arms, and touch. Just getting the shoulders warmed up here. Good. Up and down. We're gonna kind of move quickly through the upper body here. So grasp your fingers together, interlace. Now your thumbs are touching, knuckles are pointing towards the ceiling. You're gonna go overhead, touch the ground, over your head, little pull over movement here. Good. Now we're gonna be focusing a lot on balance and fall prevention today, which is mostly gonna be in the lower body, but I definitely wanna show the shoulders some love here. Okay. Up next is called a floor slide. So you're gonna come into cactus, which is my elbows are at 90-degree angles, but my back of my hands are attempting to touch the ground. They probably won't touch the ground. And you're gonna breathe in, and you're gonna exhale. You're gonna slide your hands along the ground, keeping them as close to the floor as possible. Floor slide, right? Here, and coming, did I say wall slide? It's a floor slide, right? Keep my hands as close to the ground as possible. Most people will not be able to touch the ground with their hands, but you wanna get close, and you're just getting that nice overhead extension, reaching up nice and slow here. Okay. And relax. Okay, grab the left leg, pull it into the chest. You want your hands underneath your knee. Okay, you're gonna gently pull this left leg back. Keeping the right knee bent, I realize, will allow your hips to stay in alignment, like we've been working on the alignment therapy. And let's go ahead and point and flex our left ankle 10 times with me. Ready? So flex it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch legs. So we're setting our pelvis, folks, right? My hips are in alignment. I'm grabbing on here. I'm also stretching those glutes out. Okay, we got our right leg, hands underneath the knee. We're going to point and flex, ready, and point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my ankle cracking. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Both feet flat. Cross your left ankle to your left knee. Okay, now I want you to grab your left knee, pull it into your chest. Okay, pretzel, hold. Okay, breathe with me. Exhale, exhaling, taking both palms, pushing the thigh away, but I want you pushing at the groin region, that hip crease right here. Don't push the knee. And reason is, when I push there, I'm going to get some space between my pelvis and my ribs, kind of what we call distracting, creating space in the hip joint. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and switch legs here, and we're going to breathe in. Exhale, grabbing the right knee, pulling the right knee into the chest. You guys didn't fall asleep on me over there, did you? Good. Okay. And we're going to breathe in. And we're going to exhale. Remember, taking both hands, pushing towards the hip region, okay? And trying to get this, like I said, space between the hip and the back. It's going to allow not only for a deeper stretch in the glute, but like I said, getting some space between the hip and the lower back, which is, keys to the kingdom right there. Space in the hip joint, less lower back compression. Okay, now let's bring our feet together, knees apart, and use this half butterfly. Taking applications for a better name for half butterfly. Butterfly is where you sit up and do the same position. Okay, now we're gonna do some, like, I call the flying butterfly. So I'm gonna squeeze my legs together and apart, squeeze my legs together, apart, squeeze, apart. Good. Keep working those. Keep working those. And I want you guys squeezing your inner thigh a little bit. And then we're going to run through a little bit of core power. And then we're going to do one of my favorite core exercises. All right. So let's go ahead. Feet flat. Deep breath in. Exhale. All right. Let's run through our tuck, suck, and squeeze. So here, my pelvis, I'm going to tuck, flattening it out, suck everything in. And I'm going to squeeze the glutes as hard as I can. And release. Okay, here we go. Tuck, suck the stomach in, squeeze the glutes, and release. Good. One more. Here we go. Tuck, suck, and squeeze the pelvic floor. Everything's in and tight, and release. Okay, let's go knees and feet up for table. I'm going to check, make sure my pelvis is in alignment here. And I'm going to reach down, tap one heel to the ground, left heel, and then the right heel, going at your own pace. Making sure everything's slow and controlled, making sure my core is turned on. So you'll see me poking my stomach, right? Feeling for my abdominals. Don't say you don't have any or that you're fat. If you didn't have any abdominals, your intestines would fall out. Ugh, gross. Good. Keep working here. Breathing. Nice. Okay. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's come into bridge, hips up, hold the bridge here for a little bit. And I want you to make sure your hips are straight, make sure your knees are in alignment. Okay, now I'm going to do is kind of like rock side to side with my hips, kind of exploring different positions with my pelvis. All right, and then eventually coming into a nice neutral position. Gently squeeze the glutes. And recover. All right, now we're going to do the crunch. So I'm going to come in, hands underneath my neck. Now for cradle, this is cradle, not cover up. My elbows are pointed towards the ceiling. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to exhale, drive my elbows towards the ceiling, crunching up, looking at the ceiling, lifting and holding. And back down. Good, that's the crunch. Okay, so breathe in. You're going to exhale, driving elbows towards the ceiling, crunching up, holding, turning those abs on. And back down. Last one. Here we go. Breathe in. And exhale, driving the elbows towards the ceiling. Coming up here. Boom. Hold. And recover. Very nice. All right. So we're going to build up this core exercise here. One of my favorites. So we're going to come knees and feet up. This one you guys know. It's called unicycle. So I'm going to hold my core in place. And my left leg's going to reach out. Let's go ahead and do it together. My left leg's going to reach out away from my head, straightening the leg, tapping the heel to the ground, bringing it back up. Okay? So let's do that same leg again, and as your left leg goes away from your head, making sure your lower back doesn't round excessively, holding, tapping the floor, coming back in. Okay, the right leg, breathe in, and exhale, driving the right leg out all the way to straight, tapping the heel, coming back in. Okay, let's do one more for the right leg just because we even out. Reaching out the right leg, reaching. Good. And coming back in. And let's drop the feet, recover. Now we're gonna do the arms. We're gonna bring arms up straight. Okay, I'm gonna take my thumbs, point them to the back of the room, right over my head. I wanna make sure my shoulder blades are flat. I'm not squeezing them together, but they are on the ground. And your left arm's gonna go over your head, and you want your thumb to touch the ground. It's the same thing as a pullover, but it's single arm. Returning the left arm to the right position, okay? Right arm, boom, and then left, and you're alternating arms, okay? Good. All right, let's do 10 unicycles. Each leg's gonna be one, so I'm bringing my hands down, knees and feet up, breathe in. Left leg goes out, taps the ground, 1. Right leg comes out, taps the ground, 2. We're gonna keep going at the pace. Left leg, 3, back in. Right leg, 4, back in. Left leg, 5, 6, left leg, 7, right leg, 8, left leg, 9, right leg, and 10. Good. Dropping the feet, coming into bridge. Okay, at that point, you should feel the abs turning on a good amount. Let's keep working. Yeah. Holding the bridge. Sorry. I'm a little obsessed with the microphone right now. Don't want it to shut off. Okay, holding. Holding that bridge, squeezing the glutes. All right, now we're gonna add the arms and the legs together, okay? So what's gonna happen is as the left arm is going out overhead, the right leg is gonna be coming out. They're gonna come back to center, okay? This is called the dead bug. So just go ahead and try it. So both arms are up, both feet are up, okay? We're gonna start with the left leg. So left leg is gonna do that unicycle, reaching out, and the right arm's gonna go overhead. So left leg, right arm, they both touch, they come back to center, okay? Right leg, left arm, both touch, back to center. Now just alternate, reach out, tap, together, reaching out. Keep working this, nice. Make sure everything's slow and controlled, holding. You guys are doing good so far, let's keep it up. Reaching out and tap, good, reaching out and tap, good, reaching out and tap, good. Keep working it, breathe. 3, let's do one more each side. 2, good, last one, and relax. Woo, that was a lot of work, huh? Nice job today. All right, so I just want to quickly go through the plank series, and then we'll get water. Don't turn the video off. All right, so we're gonna roll onto our side. I'm gonna start on my left side. The reason I want to do some planks, folks, is because in the standing practice, we're going to be using this core brace, so we want to practice it. So I'm here on my left side. I'm going to take that right hip, sending my right hip towards my heel, getting this nice long right side. Going to breathe in. You ready? And let's come up. Just a quick plank hold. Now remember, if you're more advanced, the top leg can come out straight for super side plank here. Okay? If not, stacking the knees. Now I want you to feel that left side of the oblique, right? The side that's towards the floor. Make sure everything's turned on. All right, and recover. I told you quick. All right, let's do the other side. So flip it around here. You're gonna be on that right elbow. Okay, the left hip is coming out nice and long, getting that space and length. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna breathe in, and we're gonna drive our hips up for side plank. Boom. Okay, make sure everything's set up nice. You can feel those right obliques working the right side. That top leg's gonna come out straight if you're in super side plank, okay? Just holding that. Breathing. You guys got it. So these obliques, they're gonna hold our pelvis in place. That's called anti-rotation clavicular stability. Woo, fancy. Okay, and relax. All right, let's go ahead and set up plank. Okay, so you're gonna be on both forearms. Okay. On both forearms here, okay? I notice. And then from here, I'm gonna walk my knees away, and I'm gonna drop my hips down, lifting my rib cage tall for plank. Now, if you're more advanced, the knees are gonna come up, totally fine, right here for a whole plank, okay? I'm gonna hold it here. Good. Making sure you feel your core muscles working, folks. I'm sure you do. And we're gonna recreate this feeling standing up here in a moment. Okay, holding the plank, you got it. You got it, breathe in. Exhale, don't drop down, come onto your hands. Walk your hands back to your knees. Child's pose. Good. Okay, breathe in. Coming into crawl, we're gonna go ahead and stand up. So remember, lift the knees, walk the feet in, walk the hands back. Go ahead, stand up all the way. And from here, go ahead, get some water, pause the video, and we're gonna go into our standing practice where we're gonna be exclusively working on fall prevention and balance, all right? I'm like bent over as I talk to you guys. All right, so I will see you shortly. Go ahead, get some water. We are back and we're standing. I still have my mat out because I'm going to use it to essentially line my feet up. But we're going to, like I said, work on exclusively on balance and fall prevention. So let's go ahead and start in neutral stance. Make sure your pelvis, those elephant ears are coming forward. I want you guys to engage your core just like you're on the mat, okay? Gently squeeze your glutes. Now we're going to shift our weight into our left leg, lifting the right knee up and back down. Same way again. Core muscles, glutes, shifting, lifting the knee up and back down. Same side, one more time. Core, shift, lifting the feet up and back down. Here we go, other way, okay? Shifting to the right. Core muscles, squeeze the glute, lifting the knee up and back down. Squeezing the core muscles, shifting, lifting the knee up and back down. Here we go, last one. Squeezing the core muscles, shifting, lifting the knee and back down. A lot of times falls happen with our team is because people aren't picking their knees up. They're sort of shuffling their feet, and their feet are either catching the floor, catching the other foot, catching the curb. So a big part of that is going to be learning to lift our knees up. Here we're going to exaggerate it using our core muscles a lot. So when you actually walk, you're going to get this little pickup, okay? So this is the shift and lift. So engage your core muscles here. You're going to shift to the right, lift the knee up. Shift to the left, lifting the knee up. Every time you shift, you're going to squeeze the glute that's on the floor. So as I shift to the left, squeezing the left glute. Shift to the right, squeezing the right glute. Shift and lift and shift and lift. Keep going. Shift and lift. Work your core, okay? Work your core. If you're more advanced, put a little pause in there. Keep squeezing those glutes. Keep squeezing those core muscles. This should be an exercise, folks. It shouldn't be this casual shifting. Good. Pop. Pop, squeezing the core. Pop. One more. And relax. All right, so now we're going to work the shift, lift, and step. So I'll show you from the front here, then I'll turn is. I'm going to do that same shift to the left, squeezing the glute. My right leg comes up. Now I'm going to lift it. I'm going to step forward. Don't put any weight in it, though. It's an empty stance. And I'm going to step back. Okay? Let's do it together. Ready? Starting to the left. Ready? Squeeze the core, squeeze the glute, shift to the right, step forward, and back. Stepping, I said the wrong side. Here we go. Squeezing the glute, squeezing the core, shifting to the left, right knee comes up, step, and then step back. Now shift to the right. So shifting to the right, squeezing the core, squeezing the glutes, stepping forward, and step back. One more the same way. So stepping forward, squeezing the core, replace the foot, stepping forward, and relax. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to alternate legs. Okay, guys, I want you squeezing your glutes, squeezing your core super hard. So here we go. Core, glutes, shifting. Now we're going everyone to the right. Okay, shifting to the right leg, stepping forward with the left foot, step back, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the core, stepping forward with the opposite leg, step back. So shift, lift, step, step back. Here we go. Shift, lift, step back, and replace. All right, let's sync up. Everybody to the right, squeezing the glute, lifting the left leg, stepping forward, and stepping back. Everybody to the left, squeezing the left glute, stepping forward, stepping back. One more each side. Everybody to the right, squeezing the core, stepping forward, stepping back. Everybody to the left, squeezing the glute, stepping forward, stepping back. Nice job. So they're teaching us right now how to pick our knees up, okay? Now, another part of the fall prevention is we're learning how to receive feedback from the environment through our feet, okay? A lot of times as we age, the nerves in our feet kind of slow down. We're reactivating those, okay? And that's a lot of what we're doing. Now, because we're going to enhance that by working the shift of weight. So, same exercise, okay? I want you guys to do it with me. We're all going to do it together. Let's go. All right, so shifting to the left, squeezing the right glute, lifting the left leg, step forward, and I want you to shift your weight now into the left foot. So as I'm shifting the weight into my left foot, I'm squeezing the left glute, and my right leg, the back leg, is essentially emptying. Okay? I'm going to rock back into the right leg, replace the left foot back where you started, okay? Let's do the same thing on the other side. So, core muscles, shifting into the left foot, lifting the right leg, stepping forward, shifting into the right foot, squeezing the right glute, left leg empties, stepping back. So this is the shift, lift, what do I call it? Shift, lift, step, and back, okay? We're gonna go slow because I want you to focus on squeezing your glutes, okay? So core goes, we're shifting into the left foot. Everyone together, let's go. Shifting the left foot, squeezing the core, squeeze the glute, lifting the right leg, shifting into the right foot, stepping forward, shifting back, and replacing the foot. Here we go, to the right. Core muscles, right glutes engage, stepping forward, good, stepping back, replace, control everything, use your balance, use your core. Shifting into the left, lifting the right foot, stepping forward, good, stepping back. You may see I have my hands on my hips. I'm guiding my pelvis, essentially. Okay, so from here, shifting to the right foot, squeeze that right glute, stepping forward with the left foot, good, stepping back, and replace. Here we go. Last one. Shifting to the left, squeezing the glute, picking the right leg up, coming into the foot, stepping back, and relax. Very nice. There's a reason we practice, folks, because if you start to integrate these movements during the workouts, during the day, you're going to be walking, picking your knees up, shifting the weight, okay? So we're going to turn this into a little bit of a space walk. If you guys have been training with us, you guys know the space walk. So that's just a slow and controlled walking, putting together all the pieces, all right? So I'm going to use my mat, and when I get to the end of the mat, I'm going to turn around, okay? Let's sync up. We're going to do it together, but then everyone's going to go at their own pace based on experience. The more experienced you are, the slower you go. All right, so shift into the right leg, squeezing the right glute, picking the left knee up, stepping forward with the left leg, shift the weight into the left leg, squeezing the left glute, and then you're going to pass through with the right foot, stepping, good, squeezing the glutes, and then you're going to step through. Every time the foot touch, squeezing that glute muscle, stepping through. Good, I hit the end of the mat. I'm going to turn around. So everyone just go at your own pace. Really control squeezing the glutes. If you're more advanced, look straight forward. Don't even look at your feet. Squeezing the glutes every time I step, using my core muscles, balancing, stepping through. Good. Let's keep working that. Let's keep working that. Stepping through here, holding, stepping through, picking the legs up, getting that workout in. Good. Stepping through, stepping through. Keep working that. Keep working that. Once you guys focusing. If you guys missed last week, blue shirt, I talked about how to walk and build muscle. If you walk like this, whoo, your core is going to be strong. Shifting. All right, last round, last round, last round. You guys doing it? You better stay with me here. Even if you're at your home, you got to have accountability. Good, shifting, squeezing the glutes, lifting the leg up, shifting the glutes. Boom, squeeze, and relax. Nice job. Nice job. All right, so another part of fall prevention is if you do catch the foot, catch the stair, I am going to be in falling mode, okay? So we're going to work our falling mode together, and what we're going to do is here, you're standing forward, squeeze your core and lean forward. And realize there's a point of no return. So I'm leaning forward, and if I go too far forward, what happens? Boom, my foot comes out in front of me naturally to catch myself, okay? So this is actually a falling start. It's actually a sprinting exercise. So we're going to do it together. So we're going to stand up, core muscles engaged, nice and tall. I'm going to lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. As soon as I fall forward, left leg comes out. You got to sell yourself, folks. I do this with people, and they go, no, you gotta stand up nice and tall, leaning forward. Now we're gonna catch with the opposite leg. Boom, right leg comes forward. And release. Okay, keep working that. Nice and tall, pelvis forward, squeezing, leaning forward, leaning forward, leaning forward. Boom, stepping and catching. Here we go. Last one on the other side. Nice and tall, core muscles, core muscles, core muscles, leaning forward. Boom, and release. So if you trip and I put my hands out in front of me, which is very common, the odds of you going and hitting the ground are extremely high because I'm putting my center of gravity way out here. So when you do stumble, you want to use your legs, okay? You want to use your legs for this little quick step release is what we're going to practice. Don't put your arms out, folks. You put your arms out, you're going down, okay? You got to use your feet. So what that looks like, watch me. Turn to the camera. Watch me. You watching me? I'm leaning forward, left foot, boom, boom. I'm going to stutter step and walk it out, okay? Reason is, ideally, if you trip, you're not going to be like, ninja stop. You're going to do these little stutter steps, okay? I want you guys to sell it, okay? So let's do it together. Standing up straight, squeezing the core, leaning forward, catch, step, 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 recover. Quick little steps to kind of catch it out. All right, here we go. Other side, other leg. So I'm going to step forward my right leg, squeezing glutes, lifting tall, leaning forward, stutter, stutter, stutter. Nice. All right, other side. You ready? Nice and tall, squeezing glutes, leaning forward, left, left, boom, 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 catching yourself. Tell yourself, folks, let's make this a workout. Let's go. Here we go. Coming in, locking, leaning forward, boom, boom, boom. I did not sell myself on that one. I was thinking about you guys. All right, here we go. Leaning forward, boom, boom, boom. Catch yourself. Good. And coming up here, leaning forward, pop, pop, pop. Very nice. A lot of people, when they teach fall prevention, folks, they're working on single leg balance. I get it, that stuff's important, but this is practical methods that you can use in your life. I've had clients tell me, Coach, I saved myself with my legs. That could be the most important. Second most important is picking those knees up, okay? Picking those knees up. All right. Awesome job. Let's keep going with our balance. I want to step up our workout game. I feel like this is a little bit white of a workout. So we're going to use our balance. We're going to use our core. Let's come into squat stance, okay? One stride length apart. Squeeze your core, bend your knees gently, shift your hips back. Now we're going to be in this like sort of athletic stance, so my knees are slightly bent, right? I'm in squat stance here. I want you guys to squeeze your glutes. Okay, hold. Now, you guys are using your leg muscles. We're in this nice athletic position. I want to work some pulses, okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm kind of bouncing up and down. If you feel it in your knees, stick your butt back. I'll show you from the side, right? Say my hips are behind me, and I'm pulsing, right? I'm getting my legs going. I shouldn't feel it in my knees at all. I should be feeling it in my glutes and my ankles. And what we're doing is we're working this, boom, this springiness, okay? Getting those legs going. This is going to help your balance. Why? We're turning our feet on. Let's get those feet going, pulsing, pulsing. Breathe. Good. Standing up, step back with the right leg for a high lunge. Okay? Now from high lunge, make sure you got both hips going forward, those elephant ears coming forward. You're holding, and we're going to pulse a little bit, squeezing. If you feel it in your knees, bring your legs closer together. Don't bend your front knees so much. And we're working those feet. Get your core muscles going, folks. Is your core muscles coming on? If I came by, punched you in the abs. Are they working? Now we're going to do a fun transition here. You're going to step forward with the right leg, boom, stepping back with the left leg, high lunge on the other side, set yourself up, elephant ears coming forward, pulsing up and down. Good, breathing. You guys got it. Pulsing, working those feet, working those legs, strengthening up. And 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward, good, and relax. Now we're going to work a modified chair. Some of my peers say it's bad for your knees. It's not bad for your knees if you learn how to do it right, okay? So you're in neutral stance. Gently bend your knees, okay? You're going to push your hips back a little bit, but not too much. And then you're going to bend your knees, right? So I'm here. Let me set that up. Neutral stance, pelvis engaged, core muscles. Gently bend your knees, stick your hips back a little bit. And then from there, continue to bend your knees right here. And you're not gonna feel it in your knees, but you're gonna feel it right on top in these quad muscles. Okay, holding. I'm engaging my core. All right. The more that I squeeze my core and drive my hips forward, I really don't feel it in my knees at all. Okay. Here, holding. Good. Little modified chair. Okay. And relax. The more you strengthen your legs, the less like you are to fall. That's why we do so much balance training, so much leg training. You guys got to keep going with it. Let's end. Okay, we're going to do a little ballet balance. Reason is being on the balls of your feet not only looks pretty, it also is going to help improve your calf muscles, okay? So ballet stance, right? Heels together, toes apart. You're going to squeeze your core, right? Get your hips underneath you. Do you see a theme here with the core squeezing? Okay? You want to feel solid in the hips, okay? And we're going to breathe in, inhale. And you're going to exhale. You're going to come up onto the balls of your feet. Okay? Squeeze your heels together. Now I want you to get your pelvic floor and your adductors. So my adductors are squeezing. My pelvic floor is squeezing. My glutes are squeezing. Everything's squeezing. It's this rock hard balance. Okay? And you're just going to hold it. Hold it. Squeezing your legs. Squeezing your legs. Now we're going to open our legs up for essentially a modified straddle. So you're going to step with your left leg, right? Your left leg out, open, staying on the heels or staying on the toes. Just keep squeezing your legs together. A lot of times when we open our legs up, we lose our leg squeeze. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the balls of our feet, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the core, driving those hips. Everything's working 100%. Okay, now from here, we're going to gently bend our knees, keep our heels up just a little bit, too much. Right? Make sure your quads are working. Hips, core, everything's driving together. Everything's squeezing. I don't know about you guys, my legs are starting to shake. That means I'm doing it right. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. Dropping the heels, stepping together. Final exercise for our closing breath, single leg balance, okay? As was taught to me last week by one of our team members, is let's say I shift into my left leg, right? My left leg's on around. Squeeze your left glute, squeeze your left core, pick a spot on the wall in front of you, right? Hold it, okay? And everyone lift your right leg up for single leg balance, keeping the glute muscles engaged, okay? Everything's engaged. We're all balancing together, holding it. Once you can stand for 10 seconds on one leg, you're pretty much good to go. I think doing more than that is a little excessive, though fun. Okay, relax. So it's all about the setup and it's about focus. If you just go ahead and pick one leg up mindlessly, you're probably not going to succeed, okay? So here we go. Shifting into the right. Okay, squeezing that left glute, holding, right? Pelvis forward, lifting the right leg up for balance as I pick a spot on the wall in front of me. I'm driving everything in and together, holding. You guys are awesome. Keep working it. Breathe. Breathe, holding. Good, and relax. Nice job. Shake everything out. All right, let's go and do our closing breaths together, wrapping things up. Breathe in, inhale, hands go overhead, and exhale. Good, breathing in, hands come up, inhale, and exhale, coming down. Good, breathing in, inhale, and exhale, coming down, dropping everything down. Looking underneath here, breathing, reflecting on today's efforts, okay? Okay, from here, we're going to roll up nice and slow, rolling up nice and slow. All right, workout complete. Give yourself a round of applause. Nice job. If you made it to this point in the workout, congratulations on investing in your health, learning how to prevent falls, learning how to strengthen your balance, learning how to strengthen your legs. All extremely important as you age because, as you know, falls can essentially destroy your life. I know it's a little extreme, but it's true. Sound fair enough? You know what I mean? It's true. That's why I work on it so much. That's why this is super important. And having strong balance, having strong legs, that is one of the keys to what? Being fit forever, okay? So tomorrow, green shirt workout, upper body. We're going to keep going with fall prevention. I'm actually going to teach you guys how to use your arms in case you do go to the ground and sort of rolling out. It's actually from a little martial art called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, okay? Appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already, check out our website, you'llbefitforever.com, for all the classes, informations, and soon-to-be courses. Very excited for that, okay? So thank you so much for staying with me. I'm Coach Russo, and this is You'll Be Fit Forever. Peace.